Hair loss problems? They finally did it. Hair loss reduced by 92%. For the first time ever, Korean scientists at Kolmar have finally created a product with real technology that can solve our hair loss concerns. Are you curious? Let's look into it. So, they created a new product and look at the results. Hair loss reduced by 92.6% after just 4 weeks of use, and scalp waves reduced by 95.95% after just one-time use. How crazy is that? Now, hair loss is not just someone else's problem. This chart shows the top 20 countries with the most bald men. 37% to 44% of men are experiencing baldness, and it's not just men. Studies show that in the UK, 6.5 million men and 8 million women are affected by hair loss. Also, 85% of men by the age of 50 and 40% of women by the age of 50 show signs of hair loss. Now, we know that hair loss can be caused by many factors like stress, the food we eat, the shampoo we use, but recent studies also show that 20% of people who had COVID later developed hair loss as well. So it's an everyday issue that we face. So what is the solution that everyone is looking into? It is hair loss shampoo. Now, it's a billion-dollar industry, but the question is, do they work? So if I go into Amazon and type in hair loss shampoo, I will get over 1,000 results. So how do we choose the right one, and is it really effective? So let's have a look at this article. It's proven that in many hair loss shampoos, the ingredients are very, very effective. But the problem is, it is very difficult for the ingredients to pass through the skin, meaning that all the good ingredients will just wash off with water without ever even reaching into your scalp. So the important thing to consider when looking for a hair loss shampoo is scalp penetration. So the ingredients has to reach into the scalp, into the cell, but no company ever advertises scalp penetration. Why? Because they simply did not have the technology to do so, but they have finally done it in Korea, Kolmar. Now, who is Kolmar? Kolmar is that company who was praised for the creation of Absolute Selective Skincare, which won the best technology in Korea for ingredient penetration and delivery technology. So let's have a look at the technology behind it. It is called the DDS technology, the Drug Delivery System, which was initially created for anti-cancer treatment. So this is the anti-cancer drug, and we have the tumor cancer cell here. So scientists attach these little spikes called ligands to the small nanoparticles of the anti-cancer drug. These ligands will only attach itself to the receptors of the cancer cells. So it only affects the cancer cells and not the healthy cells, so that the drug is absorbed into the cancer cell and released, killing the cancer cell and the tumor. So they use this DDS technology in the skincare so that the good ingredients within the skincare can reach to the right damaged part of the skin, such as pigmentation, wrinkle, and allowing for maximized anti-aging effects. So this was what Kolmar was famous for. Now, what did Kolmar do? They added this delivery technology into a set of shampoo so that the good ingredients can be delivered into the scalp. Scalp penetration to prevent hair loss and to activate hair growth. Now, I believe that Kolmar is the first ever to do this in the hair loss market. So the set is called the Root Vital Set, and it has just received functional cosmetic certification, meaning the product actually works. So number one, you have the shampoo. Number two, you have the hair and scalp pack, which is like a conditioner. And number three, you have the scalp ampoule. And I'm going to show you today how they work. Now, what is important are these cells in our scalp called the dermal papilla cell. This is responsible for creating new hair, growing your hair, and it holds onto the hair very tightly. So if you look at the root of a healthy scalp right over here, a healthy dermal papilla cell will create around 3 hair follicles in a single pore. So if you look at this unhealthy scalp, unhealthy papilla cell, you can see that only 1 hair follicle is growing per pore. So hair papilla cells are very, very important and they play a big part in your hair loss. And Kolmar found this out and they focused on three things in this new product. Number one is the root vital code. What ingredients in what ratio is good for the papilla cell? Number two, root vital technology. How are they going to deliver these ingredients perfectly into the papilla cell? And lastly, smart biome. How can we maintain it in the long run? So simply, root vital code, good ingredients, root vital technology, delivering it into the scalp, and smart biome, maintaining the healthy scalp. So let's have a look at the root vital code. What kind of ingredients go into it to make it so special? Now, what is important is that most people do not look into surfactants in the shampoo. Surfactants are what creates the foam. So most shampoos use chemical surfactants to help it foam because it's very cheap. Now, it's the same stuff that you see in dish soaps. So imagine you are essentially washing your hair with dish soaps. No wonder your hair is falling out. But Atomy, Kolmar is using what? Natural coconut surfactants. Now, it also contains ingredients like camphorol. It's a flavonoid which helps the cell activate. Saw palmetto helps improve the damaged skin layer of the scalp. Hair Cool, this is a 16 type of amino acid which will create the protein for your hair. We've got biotin, which strengthens the hair, and it's an essential nutrient for regeneration. Also, in many other hair loss shampoo like Alpecin, which is very famous in Europe for hair loss, they add caffeine to it. Why? Because it helps with male hormone-related baldness. Now, there is also a good amount of caffeine added into the Root Vital shampoo set as well. So if anyone is looking for a shampoo that contains caffeine, this is also a very good product. Basically, it's a perfect mixture of highly effective ingredients in the right ratio for hair loss, and we call that the Root Vital code. Now let's have a look at the Root Vital technology. As you can see in the diagram, the average hair loss shampoo will have peptides that cannot penetrate into the scalp and it will just bounce off like this. On the other hand, the Root Vital technology will deliver into the scalp 5 times more than the average brand and straight into the papilla cell. So not just good ingredients for the hair loss, but also the technology to deliver deep into the scalp. So you can see they are creating the Root Vital code, perfect mixture of ingredients, and this can be delivered into, with the Root Vital technology, into the hair papilla cell, allowing it to grow healthy and having a strong scalp as well. Let's move on to Smart Biome. There are a lot of microorganisms living on the scalp, and Kolmar found out those with full healthy hair had different microbiome and bacteria living on the scalp than the people who had a lot of hair loss. So they found out if the balance is broken, if there are more bad microbiome, the pH is broken. It leads to irritation, damaged hair, dryness, which ultimately leads to hair loss. So no matter how good the ingredient is, if the environment is not kept right, it just goes back to the problem. So Kolmar added these 3 microbiome found in a healthy scalp to help your damaged scalp maintain a good environment and ultimately keep the bad numbers down. So let's have a look at the products. We've got these 3 products. We'll look at the shampoo first. So this product is 500 milliliters, and the role of the shampoo is very simple. It must clean the scalp of any dead skin cells and dirt particles very well, but here is the thing. It must not take away the natural oils and hydration we already have in our scalp. So this is why when you're using strong chemical shampoo, it will make your scalp drier because it will strip away all the natural oils and the water in your scalp. So this product right here, it will keep the oil and water balance as well as the pH balance and keep your scalp very healthy. Now, a tip. So every few times when you're washing your hair, you want to get this hair shampoo brush. This brush will help remove and help get rid of all the dead particles even better than washing it just with your hands. We can see the data here. 95.95% reduction in scalp waste after just one use of this shampoo. And unlike many other shampoos out there, it is also silicone free, which means it's not going to block your pores. Next up, we have the scalp and hair pack. So think of it as a conditioner, but not just for your hair, for your scalp as well. You want to massage it into your hair and scalp for around 2 to 3 minutes, but you gotta make sure you're gonna rinse it off with water. Now, the data and the results show that after 4 weeks of use, the scalp did not lose as much moisture, meaning there was 47% improvement in scalp soothing. Last but not least, we have the Ampoule. Now, this product contains the most amount of the root vital code, 30% inside. You want to use this product every single day after you wash your hair or before you go to sleep. So this is not something that you want to wash off, okay? As you can see in the diagram here, you want to twist it back and press, and you will see a clear gel coming out. You want to apply this on the hair loss areas. I've tried this myself, and there is absolutely no clumping. So you don't have to worry about whether it's going to kill your volume or looking oily. For ladies, you're going to start to notice hair loss in the parting area, and for men in the middle of the scalp area. So you want to apply it to these areas daily, and very importantly, consistently. When you do this, you will see the most results. So let's have a look at the data. It improves sagging of scalp elasticity, and also it improved hairline density. Now, why is scalp elasticity or sagging very important? I'm going to tell you. Because your scalp works to tighten the face as well. And if your scalp is weak, if it's sagging, your face will also start to sag. Not many people realize this. The scalp ages 6 times faster than your face. People invest a lot of money into skincare because they are worried about aging of the skin. But if your scalp is not maintained, it's also going to droop, causing your skin on your face to sag as well. And did you know that aging of the scalp is the leading cause of hair loss? So it's very important that we keep our healthy scalp maintained and have anti-aging products like this. Now, a pro tip for you guys. Did you know that brushing your scalp can help you grow your hair? Why? Number one, it will create better blood circulation for your hair papilla cells. Number two, brushing your scalp is very, very effective in removing dead skin cells and any other dirt particles that's blocking your pores. So what you need to do is get a brush that is not pointy like this, and you want to brush it in the opposite direction. So you see this diagram here of this lady, and you want to brush it around 50 to 100 times. Now, when you do this for the first time, I guarantee you're going to see so much dandruff coming out because that's all the dead particles blocking your pores. Now, actually, the best time to do this is around 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. Why? Because this is when your hair papilla cells are growing. So you don't want to block it when it's growing, right? Now, a healthy tree needs good soil to grow. So same for your hair. If you want thicker and stronger hair, your scalp needs to be healthy. Now, Kolmar is the first ever to create a product with scalp penetration, which in my opinion is absolutely revolutionary. This is going to change the scalp and hair loss industry. Now, this product is only currently available in Korea through Atomy, but if you would like to get your hands on these, please leave a comment below. This is Atomy Eddie, where we bring you the latest news and the quickest information available for you. Please like and subscribe and watch out for the next video. Thank you for listening.